Welcome back to Tudor Pro Cycling on Pro Cycling Manager 2022. Today we're starting our first stage race, the 4-day Tour of Antalya, starting off with 2 flat stages, then an uphill finish in Termessos and another flat stage in the end. Considering there's 3 opportunities for these sprinters, I brought 2, Alex Vogel with 69 sprint, 69 acceleration, and Foy de Vaux with 68, 70 acceleration. But hey, according to the game, we've got 0 chance of winning the stage, with Jakub Mareško and 2 other Alpecin riders as the top 3 favorites. 25 kilometers to go, we're looking like it's going to be a mile sprint as expected. We've got Foy de Vaux with 68 sprint, 70 acceleration, but a +1 on Vogel, so 71 sprint and 70 acceleration, so I think Vogel is our sprinter for the day. 7 kilometers to go, it might be me, but it feels like it's a lot more troublesome to keep my train at the front of the peloton right here. Let's use my initial shells on nearly everybody. Foy de Vaux is ready for the lead out as well, Vogel ready for the sprint. 2 kilometers to go, we're set up quite well. Foy de Vaux with the sprint right now, Vogel in the wheel. Vogel nicely in the wheel, come on, come on, come on, let's sprint with Vogel. Foy de Vaux doing well himself. Oh my god, pick roll. Foy de Vaux might win. Vogel did not come around, Mareško takes it. Damn it! We get third with Foy de Vaux, Vogel 5th. On one end, I'm happy with my podium, but I feel like I could have gotten a better result here. In the end, Alpecin takes it as expected with Jakub Mareško, a 3rd and 5th spot. I can't really complain with that, I think. It's simple, another flat stage, another sprinting opportunity for Mareško and my boys. 3 kilometers to go, I'm not really well positioned with Vogel right now, so let's try and get through right now with Eggenberg. I think Vogel is now on the wheel of Foy de Vaux. Perfect, awesome, let's do 99 with Eggenberg, perfect run-in, a bit descending, so I can launch right now with Foy de Vaux. Vogel in the wheel already launching as well, come on, come on, come on, let's do a better sprint than last time. Foy de Vaux might make it, Foy de Vaux might make it, come on, come on, come on. Yes, he does, ahead of Mareško. We've got our victory. How wonderful, seeing Tudor on the podium so early on in the season in Antalya, taking home a stage in the final sprint. Love it. This has to be Pro Cycling Manager toying with me, because last year in our Aiolo Cometa Career Mode on PCM 2021, Vogel was always getting out sprinted by his lead out, and it's the same right here. Robin Foy de Vaux, what a legend. Now on to stage 3 of the Tour of Antalya. We've got an uphill finish to Termessos, looks to be roughly 10 kilometers of climbing, but with gigantic competition like Cepeda's 77 mountain and Johannessen 76. For context, my guy is Yanis Vazar, 68 mountain. That's a major difference. I do not know what to expect, perhaps a top 10. The Termessos climb is about to start in 1.5 kilometers. I've got Vazar protected by Charin and also Donzé with us just in case I need another domestique. So we are ready for now, but we are gonna get hammered by the competition here. Oh my god, Ricard is sprinting this group up the climb, and now he's gone, and now he's waiting for the group, and now he's gonna start sprinting again. Okay, great strategies. Vazar is trying to keep himself relatively near the front of this group, but it's tough. I can do 85 here, I think. This looks like a climb that's not gonna be too selective. 6k only to go, and we've got such a large group left. I'm trying to follow in the last 5 kilometers. Here I can up it to 87, I think. I need to find a way to move to the front of the group, and the tempo kind of stocks there with Rise not doing much, so this could help us. Carvalho with an attack. At the front of the race, Tobias Johannessen has passed Carvalho and is looking very good for the stage here, but Cepeda's trying to bridge up. I'm just trying to somewhat survive at the back here. That top 10, I don't see it happening. A sprint up front though. Johannessen seems to be safe. Was pretty close in the end, but Cepeda comes second. It looks like it's going to be Jonas Rapp that gets third. And where are we? That's a good question. I'm pretty sure we are 18th right here and 19th with Vazar and Charin, so not the best result, is it? This makes Tobias Johannessen the new leader of the Tour of Antalya. With only a sprint stage left, we have no chance of doing anything decent in GC, so let's try and focus on potentially getting a second stage win. 14k to go, the last 3 breakaway riders about to be caught by my 5-man train. Vogel in last wheel because +2 day, Foy de Vaux -2 days, so pretty clear who on paper should be the better sprinter, but we know that can go the other way around in the sprint sometimes. Final 3 kilometers, Eggenberg on the right, Foy de Vaux in the wheel. We're really pushing right now, 98, 99. Let's keep this up. Foy de Vaux, oh my god, what a lead out by Ricard. Let's try and come past with Foy de Vaux. Vogel as well before that corner. Oh, this will be a terrible sprint. Foy de Vaux once again with a good sprint. We got blocked by Eggenberg a bit. Foy de Vaux is going to beat Vogel again. What is this? Every single time. Riley Pickrell takes it at the front ahead of Colin Joyce and Ricardo Zoidel. Zoidel's not even a sprinter. That was an awful sprint for us. Not a single rider in the top 10. That's so bad from us. In the end, Johannesson takes home GC. We're nowhere to be seen there. GC-wise, we ended with 2 riders in the top 20, Voisard and Charin. I've moved 2 weeks further into the career mode. We're now nearing March and our scouts have done some work. Jacopo Peretti, we know his potential, or at least his estimated potential, to be 4.5 stars. I think that's pretty good. I'm not actually sure. I think it's more than the majority of our team currently, so I think it's worth observing more, so let's do that. Next to him, I'd like to look a bit further in Kevin Moser as well, the Swiss guy. There we go. And with Isaka Sawadawogo, our scout, I'd like to take a look at this rider from Burkina Faso, I think. Yes, Kowanda Soleimane, 64 mountain, 16 age. This seems like it could be a talented rider, so let's observe him a bit. Looks like we've got 2 more riders that need changing when it comes to their trainer. Eggenberg to a groundbreaking one and Rinaldi as well. Is it me, or is everyone asking for a groundbreaking trainer that is under the age of like 24? Am I inventing that? Anyway, on to another race. Fon Ardèche Classic, a French one-day race. Alex Baudin with a fitness peak, ready to strike. Same for Kelemen, so our team is looking in order, except for Niels Brun, who seems to be low-key injured. What does he have? Decrease in energy. Mate, I've got that literally every day. Anyway, let's deselect this guy, and let's drop in Robin Donzé. There we go. He looks pretty in order right now. Oh my god, this competition. Izagirre, Champoussin, Parepintre, Michael Wood, Pinot, Tobias Johannesson. That's crazy. I've got Alex Baudin. Anyway, we'll try. With nearly 40k to go, the race situation is like this. A breakaway of 10, 1 minute 40 on the peloton. 2 leaders in there for us, Baudin and Sean Flynn. Both have a +2 on the day. Baudin seems to be the best with 70 mountain and 73 hill. Sean Flynn with 67 mountain and 71 hill. Think I've got a bit of a visual bug going on. A lens flare in the middle of my screen, so I can't see too much at the moment. On to the Mur du Cornat. 1.4 kilometers, 8.7%. We gotta hammer that with Baudin. We gotta try and keep ourselves at the front here. We can do that. Then we've got a small descent afterwards onto the bigger climb, which is the Cerro Mandelaire, 5.5k at 8%. After that, a descent to the line, basically, with a small hill near the end. So this is real Baudin territory if I can get over this larger climb, but gotta follow the bigger attacks. Then the likes of Champoussin and so forth, the better climbers. Ooh, Jakob Fuglsang is pushing pretty hard. Bonamour and O'Connor trying to follow. I'm just trying to survive right here. Nothing more than that right now. Thibaut Pinot attacking together with Champoussin, not O'Connor. Looks like they're about to catch Champoussin up there. Let's do 95 to make sure we are with the best at the top. But another move right there by Parepintre. And he's got a bit of a gap. That's not likable. Sean Flynn, follow my man, follow my man. No, he's losing ground. Damn it, he's off the back. I needed him up there. We're gonna have to do stuff alone now, which won't be easy. I'll put myself on 65, maintain position, try and save as much energy as possible, recover as much as possible, because then I can still try something on that tiny hill. Here we go, Val d'Enfer upcoming. Looks like Sean Flynn will not be able to help at all. He's not closing down that group before we get to the climb, unfortunately. I'm just following Yoni Zagiria right here. Let's hope that's the right man to follow here. 7.8k to go. The climb is here. This is excruciating when it comes to the tempo for Baudin. I don't think I can manage to follow this. Let's do 90 for now. Pinot going. Let's do 95, 99. This is the top. Come on, come on, come on. We are following. We are nicely in their wheel. Final 2 kilometers. We're following the wheel of Bonamour. I'm not sure that's a good wheel. I've got no energy left when it comes to the sprint, so I'll just follow until the last, 100 meters, but we'll try our best right here. Come on, Baudin. Come on, Baudin. Come on, Baudin. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God. We won this race. Oh, Fon Ardèche. Alex Baudin. What a bloody legend. I had nearly no confidence in the final kilometer, but my man, Alex Baudin, went ahead and did it. He won Fon Ardèche Classic. Wonderful. Looks like he's pretty happy about it. I can imagine I'm also pretty happy about it. On to the next Foam Classic then, the Drôme Classic. We've got Foy de Vaux and Sean Flynn when it comes to the sprint. On paper, Flynn's the fastest one, but hey, the daily foam will probably affect that quite a bit. If we do have attacks, I might try and follow with Alex Baudin on this one. And then we go back to reality once we see the favorites list. I'm actually surprised that Buhani is not the favorite. He's like 5th favorite, but has 3 sprint stats more than Jacopo Guarnieri. That makes 0 sense to me. Honestly, this final is a bit more than a flat stage, to be honest. These hills are pretty rough, and then towards the final stretch, the sprint is slightly uphill too, so I think it's definitely going to be Sean Flynn. 10 kilometers to go, change of plans. Flynn is going to be domestique because his energy is not looking that great. Baudin's going to try again. We've got this group of 21 heading to the line, and I'm going to try and sprint up that final tiny hill at the finish line with Alex Baudin, hoping that we can do it again. Win. Here we go. Final 2 kilometers. Chardin with 95. Let's do this. Pretty good lead out for now. It's slightly uphill, so let's watch out. Chardin can go. Baudin the wheel. Come on, come on, come on. Let's launch. Here we go, Alex Baudin. Nah, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. It looks like Albanese will take it. We have some energy left. Looks like we're going to be 4th on today's race, but hey, we tried, okay? Okay, I don't think this is supposed to look like that. I don't think I'm supposed to see the parkour on the podium, but hey, Albanese has it. We didn't win. That's unfortunate. I'm a bit surprised that neither of these races were sponsor objectives, knowing how many French races we need to do well at. But anyway, it looks like we've got some growth in the team once again, and that goes by the name of Yanis Voisard. 70 mountain now instead of 68, 68 hill instead of, I think, 66, so quite an improvement. Let's take a look what's next. We've done Antalya and 2 of these French classics over here. We've got Istarsko Prolietze or the Eastern Spring Trophy ahead of us, so let's get towards that. But before we get to that race, let's take a look at our scouting first, because we've got some updates. Suleimani has been observed a bit more. We see more stats, but know nothing about his potential, so we gotta look deeper. Next to that, Peretti's potential is now known. It was estimated to be 4.5 stars, apparently only 4, so a bit worse than hoped, to be honest. Same when it comes to Kevin Moser, only 3.5 stars estimated. Not worth looking into, in my opinion. I'll try and take a look at Lucas Rogenmoser with my Swiss guy. Let's take a look what his potential could be and so forth, so let's observe him. Honestly, I don't know who I should scout with the Italian guy, because we know so little about all these Italians at the bottom here, and I think I might just pick one that I like the qualities of. I think I'll take a look at Sebastian Guerra first, and then I'll look into the riders that I don't know the stats of yet. There we go. Anyway, racing time. Istrian Spring Trophy. Let's take a look at the parkour. Starting off with a hilly prologue of 4.2 kilometers, after which we have a hilly finish for Baudin, after which we have a hilly finish for Baudin again, but the last one is a sprint one. For that sprint, we've got Alex Vogel. As I said, Baudin's here, Flynn's here, so pretty strong team in general. It's time for Alex Vogel to start our best TT here with 70 time trial on the day. Let's start off on 92, something like that. Might be 91, but I'll keep it up like this for now. Final stretch right here. Come on, Alex. Good time. I need you to do a good time. There we go. We've got ourselves in first for now. 4 seconds ahead of Pupio. Unfortunately, Alex Vogel has fallen off the top step when it comes to the virtual results, but let's see what Alex Baudin can do on this parkour. Final stretch for Baudin. Let's use 95 and spend all our energy here. There we go, over the line, and a proper time, 8th on 11 seconds. Looks like we've got a 9th spot with Vogel, but I think we got about a top 20 with Baudin, which is great, I think. Looks like 16th, so I can't complain about that, especially considering our stats for this prologue. Next up, Puncher Day. Alex Baudin's our man for this, but it looks like he's not in the top 10 favorites here. Our competition seems to have between 75 and 68 hill, while we've got 70, so I think we can compete for a top 5. Honestly, why not go in the breakaway today? I feel like it. Let's join these 4 guys with Fabian Weiss. Oh my god, my man just fell out of the breakaway. I can't believe it. I genuinely cannot believe it. There we go, back to the peloton then. Let's protect Alex Baudin with him. Now, we've got a dilemma in our team today, because Baudin on paper is better in GC at the moment, but his stats are worse than Flynn today. It's not that big of a difference, but the physical stats and acceleration on Flynn is simply better, so I might go for Sean Flynn today. It's been a pretty stressful ride so far, because the breakaway had a solid 2 minutes 48 when it comes to 30k to go, so I put my riders at the front. It's now down to 50 seconds with 10k to go, so I think the peloton is now winning, so that's good. Here we go, final 4 kilometers attacks by Morella and Garosio in this peloton. We've got some people attacking up front as well. Let's hammer it a bit harder right here. We've got Baudin looking strong with Flynn in the wheel, who's looking very strong, so on paper, I'm very happy with the stage so far, but that one break rider is actually getting a bit of a gap. Willems, let's try and catch him fairly soon. Let's move up to 90 with your boy Baudin here. Let's get Vogel out of the way. Energy Shell on Flynn. Let's do 95 with Baudin. Come on, come on, come on. Final 2 kilometers. Let's hammer it. We've got some riders in our wheel here. Can we still make it? 1.5k to go. Let's not go too fast either. We are catching Willems here. We are catching Willems. Let's sprint with Baudin. Flynn in the wheel. Come on, come on, come on. I think this is ours. Let's go, Flynn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. A 1-2 on the day as well, I think. Sean Flynn wins in the Eastern Spring Trophy on stage 2, just like he did in real life. In hindsight, very happy that I took Sean Flynn as leader, although Baudin would have won anyway, apparently. Nonetheless, Flynn with that extra physical stats that matter today because the yellow and red bar were deteriorating. That's how hot today's stage was. Anyway, we are in the lead of GC with Sean Flynn right now. 5 seconds ahead of Otruba, 9 seconds ahead of Baudin. Perfect so far. In today's episode, we had our first victory, our second victory, and now a 1-2. We really can't complain so far. Basically a copy-paste stage the day after, but the last hill is not that long on this one, but we'll try and do it again. Let's hunt for another 1-2. Once again, a fairly large breakaway. I decided to go in it with Fabian Weiss because I want to make sure I don't need to chase in the peloton. Looks like Elkov is taking care of that this time around, and this break is large, but I don't think they'll make it. With 35 kilometers to go, I'm dropping Fabian Weiss back to the peloton because, in all honesty, I might as well pace it back myself to make sure I've got GC under locks on this stage, to be honest, so that's kind of the plan. With about 8 kilometers to go, there's 3 riders up ahead. Eusebio Pascual looks to be the only man left at the front, so we'll have to go with Vogel right now to catch him. It's still 55 seconds with 6k to go, but the road will start to go uphill now, so let's try and hammer this for our men, and that is Baudin and Sean Flynn. Come on, team. We gotta catch that man. Still 50 seconds. Come on, Vogel. 2.7 kilometers. He's right there ahead of us. It's now time for Baudin to get to work. Come on. Bring Sean Flynn to the right spot. 9.5k to go. It's steep until the end. The steepest spot is still to come, so let's do this. I think we've got him. Let's see who is in our wheel here. Let's not launch too early with Flynn either, you know. Let's not launch too early with Flynn either. I'm gonna go right now on 99. Flynn can launch right now. Come on. Huppertz versus Flynn. Come on, Flynn. Come on, Flynn. Pascual might make it. Pascual might make it. No! Pascual can't do this. It's not gonna be Pascual. It is gonna be Flynn. Huppertz. Flynn. Looks like it's gonna be Huppertz. No! We're gonna lose on the line. Damn it. It's gonna be the other guy. It will be the other guy. We get second on this stage. Damn it, Sean Flynn. 1 damn millimeter. So close yet so far. We could have had a second stage win in a row, but it was not given to us. Joshua Huppertz takes it. GC-wise, we're still in the first spot. 8 seconds ahead of Joshua. Otruba on 11 seconds, Baudin on 15 in 4th. But hey, only a flat sprint stage left, so on paper, Flynn should take home GC. Nonetheless, when it comes to the sprint field, not that amazing, between like 68 and 72 sprint. Considering Vogel is on 69 sprint and has a fitness peak going on, we could actually compete for the stage win here. Oh snap, looks like Baudin's low-key injured. That kinda sucks. I've put Colombo and also Clara at the front of the peloton on 70 because nobody else is willing to ride and the break has 9 minutes. So let's make sure they don't take over the leader's jersey in this final flat stage. Looks like Colo Quick started carrying in the peloton. We've got a gap of still 3 minutes to the breakaway. The Tull is the most dangerous one for GC. He is 143 back, so I think we're safe when it comes to yellow. As long as we keep on chasing, we should land within that margin, and we should make sure that our yellow jersey stays among the shoulders of Sean Flynn, who's looking great as a lead out today. Vogel going to be our sprinter, if it even comes down to a sprint here, because pretty sure the break wins. Okay, this is closer than I would like. 6k to go. We've still got a gap of 152. We're gonna have to do a master sprint with Sean Flynn to keep the yellow jersey, but Vogel is now doing a lead out for him instead because the break is winning anyway, so we just have to make sure that we keep the jersey. Come on, Vogel. Keep on sprinting. Keep on sprinting. The lead out of your life. Last 2 kilometers. There we go, Sean Flynn. 122 is the estimated gap. Looks like the winner is ahead. And it is not the Tull, so that's good when it comes to bonus seconds. Come on, Flynn. Sprint it down. Sprint it down. Sprint it down. Come on, Flynn. Come on, Flynn. Come on, Flynn. We need you to do a wonderful sprint. It's going to be really close when it comes to the jersey. I'm scared, but I think we keep it. 143 was the gap. 123 is the gap in this stage. So on paper, we should keep the jersey. Why do I keep making this so stressful for me? There we are. We win by 8 seconds on Huppertz, and the Tull jumps into 15 GC on 15 seconds of the yellow jersey. What a masterpiece by Wallonie Bussel there. But hey, a wonderful 1-2 with Sean Flynn and Baudin in stage 2, and taking GC home with Flynn as well. So I don't think we can complain about this wonderful race. Looks like Baudin just has some back pain, so not the end of the world. And what other way to end today's episode than seeing growth on Alex Vogel. 70 sprint, 70 acceleration. We've got a better sprinter now. Overall, quite a successful episode, I dare to say, with 3 stage wins and the GC of the Eastern Spring Trophy. But hey, in reality, this is just the start of our adventure. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon for the next episode. Goodbye.